YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Avery Alexander Hadley coming back to you with yet another popping video. This is a talk to all the youngsters watching my page, watching my channel, gaining inspiration and gaining knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from my channel. Get the grades that you want to get in order to live the life you want to live. My parents taught me when I was growing up that school was important. I never really saw the aspect of how it would affect my life or what the outcome would be, but I knew that the life I wanted to live was very expensive. I wanted to have the newest phone posit, right? I wanted to have the newest Jordan, the green beans. I always wanted that in school. I couldn't get it. My dad said I couldn't afford it at the time. Basically, we couldn't afford it. Not that he probably didn't have the money, even if he didn't. It's just, the price of everything but the value of nothing. That's where I was at. You know, that's where I was at. And listening to Jay-Z and Drake really taught me things. Listening to Lil Uzi and Lil Wayne taught me things. Listening to Kanye West and all these rappers and artists, The Weeknd, Travis Scott, Usher, R. Kelly, uh, Bryson Tiller, and so many more artists, Meek Mill, Rick Ross, and so many more artists, Big Sean, Jacquees. The list goes on and on. 90s artists, Keith Sweat, and so many more artists. It taught me something. If you want the questions, if you want to play like AI, if you want to play like Michael Jordan, you got to put the work in. You got to put the effort in. Whether it was a hypothetical or whether it actually happened, you got to learn that what you want in life, you have to have a full pursuit in it. And I was good at gaming, so in my opinion, I was decent at gaming, and I liked it. And I didn't know how to promote my channel. I didn't know how to stream. I didn't know how to do different things, and I still don't know how to do different things. I'm learning as I go. I just say this to say to you, whatever your passion is, whatever you find the interest in, pursue it. Really go after it. Your first pursuit should be God and your relationship with God. Then your family and friends and your wife or your husband, whether you're a male or female, seeing this video, and your kids and your profession. So pursue what you want in life. Whatever you want in life, go after it. Not saying it's gonna be easy, not saying it's gonna be hard. It's all based on your mindset. When I wanted some good grades because I wanted nice things, or I wanted to go eat out this place or that place, I made sure I got it done. When I wanted that gaming system, or I wanted that new shoe that came out, or I wanted to experience something, I put my effort into it. When I really like a girl, when I really want to date somebody, I put my effort into it. I invest into it. So what you should do is, if you really want something, and it doesn't have to be money, it could be with your time or with your effort or with your imagination. Put your all into it. Put your all into your drive. I'm looking at fields that make the most money, and then I'm looking at fields that would make me happy. And I'm looking at how my dad was a surgeon and how I wanted to be a surgeon at one point, or I wanted to work in the medical field. I just didn't have the information and I wasn't referred to a program. But when you hear someone like Steffes Cole make jokes about, babe, could you give me a 3.5? And then you look at what are the requirements for you to be a surgeon, and it says your GPA, your grade point average, has to be a 3.5 or better. You start realizing what the universe is showing you. Your studies, what you put your mind to, what you put your life to, your thoughts to, your actions to, become your reality and shape your reality. And even if you go through a season where God is testing you, or God is shaping and molding you to be the person you need to be, or something happens that questions, are you in the favor of God? Just know that God has you. The Most High has you. The Most High is with you. And keep going in that thing. Keep proceeding in that thing that you want to go after. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't lose stride. You're going to get to where you need to go. Whether it takes 3 months, 5 months, a year, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of your whole life, you will see the promise. You will see the promise if you don't faint, if you don't lose hope, if you go after your dreams, even when obstacles come in your way. Many are the plans and many are the thoughts of a man, many are the ways of the man, but the counsel of the Lord will prevail. The counsel of the Lord will stand. The counsel of the Most High will prevail. The counsel of the Supreme Being who created the heavens and the earth and the ideas, the intellect, the thought, the love behind everything. That's what will prevail. So continue being great in your pursuits in your life, whether it's Forex, whether it's stocks, crypto, bonds, options, futures, whether it's healthcare, whether it's transportation, whether it's retail, whether it's fast food or dining, a restaurant, or owning a business, or working in some sort of trade, or even, vlogging or blogging, or whatever specialty you do, meat cutting, whatever, lumber cutting, or house building, or some whatever study or practice that you have, pursue the knowledge of it, pursue the understanding of it, and pursue the wisdom of it. That means pursue the information behind it, pursue the comprehension of that thing that you're researching and investing your time into, and pursue application of that thing and knowing how to maneuver in that thing that you're pursuing. School is just the start of education. There's a thing that I saw, a quote that I saw, an image that I saw, a post that I saw that says education never stops and you never stop learning. You can come to the truth and the realization of who you are in Christ and know that, but the education and what you learn in life, it'll never stop because there's more conversations to have. Of course, you could stop and you could stop learning if you choose to, but when you think about it, the origin of letters and numbers and words, and how words came about, and how symbols came about, how weed came about, how mixing this and that to create lean came about, how water came about, how oxygen and hydrogen and this and that came about, and how we need it for everyday life came about to stay hydrated. Different things that you learn along the way, it'll be beneficial to you and making you more well-rounded of an individual. My dad always talked about how you need to become a well-rounded individual, and when I looked up neuroscience for an LSU program, it talks about how it makes you a well-rounded individual. And I'm not saying go after the or participate in a program that offers uh, a situation where you can make a high income. I'm saying do what makes you happy and know what you want in life. That's what I'm saying. Whether that's making art or making music, painting, sculpting, doing whatever you do to glorify God, and God knows your heart behind it. Whether you were ignorant in what you were doing, or whether you gain knowledge and you discontinue the things that are not of God, you will know in your heart what feels right and doesn't feel right to you. There's an inner knowing. So gain consciousness, gain liberation and freedom, and be at peace and be at liberty in Christ. I love y'all. This has been another video of Avery Alexander Hadley. All praise to the Most High. And we out. Later, y'all.